Hello my lovelies, so I'm back again and this is with the Love from Lizi May 2020 release. I'm hoping that you've come here having watched the unboxing of the Happy Bluebird kit that is available in store now, and I'm going to show you all the bits and pieces that I have to go along with this if you want to pad your kit out a little bit. So I'm going to start off with the dies, the add-on dies that we have, and we have got some really lovely. Now you see this, you can't really see much from what it is, so I have die cut it out. People tend to like it when they can see what it is that they are getting. So what you have is it's sort of like a scene here. This is a lovely big die. It is, let me have a little look, just over, it's about 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches, so it's really quite large. And it's like a little woodland scene, and then along with that you get all of these dies that sort of layer on top of certain components of the kit. Now the die, apologies, and we've got some various blooms, we've got a peacock and the donkey, the goat, the horse, whatever it is that you want it to be, and then what you can do is you can die cut out some of the flowers that feature within this big panel, and you can layer them up, and they're all embossed as well. I'm hoping that the camera picks that up. I've just die cut this in some of my gold pearlescent cardstock, but it gives you the opportunity to be able to make certain things stand proud. So yeah, we've got the bloom here, and again they're embossed slightly differently, so you could layer them over different flowers to make them look more 3D, or pop them over the same, and there's also tiny little petals in this die so that you can layer them in between on these larger ones here. Back there we have this die which is the Bluebird, and it's gorgeous. It's actually 20 dies. And again, they don't look like much when you see them like that, but this is how it's die cut out. So this is a really lovely branch which could obviously be used with all manner of different pieces. You know, you could make cherry blossom branches, you could put a different sort of bird on there, but this is the Bluebird die, and so you can pop your bluebird on the branch, and you've got legs here for the bluebird as well, and obviously you would die cut these in different colours, so, or all in watercolour cardstock perhaps, so that you could colour them all individually. But there's also blossoms there, and all the various components for the bird. So you've got different layered parts of the wings, you've got the beak, you've got feathers, you've got all different sorts of bits and pieces. So there's, as I say, there's 20 dies here. I'll try and get them all out for you. But you see, these are the legs, along with a little piece of branch, another little feather, another leg, little squiggles here, different shaped leaves so that you can decorate your branch, and yeah, lots and lots. So there's 20 pieces in there, and there's some smaller flowers, there's some little bits and pieces if you wanted to decorate the flowers up with different coloured stamen and all little extra pieces. And if you wanted to put a different foot rather than the longer one, you've got those there too. So lots of tiny weeny little dies, so they need to be taken care of. Okay. And then the next die, this die set, are these sort of panels. Now you get 3 dies which are all the same size. They are outside cutting dies, and then you get 3 panels which, as it were, are inside cutting dies. So if you only used one of these inner parts, you could die cut and it would leave sort of like a window, so you'd be able to make a really pretty shaker card with these. But this is how these look when you've die cut them with the frame. So you die cut this piece and this piece, and I've just done this in some black pearlescent, so I'm hoping you can see they're sort of like silhouette scenes from within a meadow. So you've got dragonfly in this one, there's a butterfly, and I guess lupin, and then some tree branches over here on this one. So there too. We've also got some paper roses, which have got wire on the back, so great for card making if you like to hand deliver your cards. I know at the moment hand delivering is against what we're allowed to do here in the UK, but popping something through someone's letterbox for your neighbour perhaps, or to leave out for your rubbish collections would be great. And then we've also got these gems. They're pink gems, self-adhesive, and they're ever so slightly 3D, so they're raised slightly up from where your card base would be, but they're super pretty. As part of the kit, we have got these resin bluebirds and roses, and we have got some as full packs, which we're going to be offering as well. We have the full-size sequin mix, which has got these lovely navy, teal, pink and graphite grey sequins in. They're all circular, some are cupped and some are flat. We've also got this lovely tag set, so this has a pink and white twine, and then it has 3 of these just for you tags, which are just made out of cardstock, and it also has 3 of these bluebirds, which are chipboard, so they are lovely and thick. So we have that just in case you like to make your cards and then perhaps make a, decorate a gift bag to go with if it's for a present for somebody. Equally, they would work great on a card base itself. We also have the peel off pack this month, which has got the apricot straight, which is new to Love from Lizi. We have got the apple green sway, the lemon glitter peel off in pin, and then we've also got the soft peach in pin, and they work really well with the colours in the kit this month. We've got the pearlescent bundle, and the cardstock bundle, specialty cardstock bundles always tend to go down a storm, so if this is something that you're interested in, then I would suggest strike while the iron is hot, because I know this month particularly we aren't able to actually make any of these more of these up, because we are retiring one of the colours. We are no longer able to get it from our manufacturers, but you get 6 sheets of pearlescent cardstock. Try and catch some of that shimmer there. They're really lovely. I used this colour to die cut that first die set from, but you've got the blue, the mint, the gold. This is a very dark green with sort of like a gold shimmer on top, and this is a white with a pearl finish, and then you've got the lovely copper as well. Now, something that we've done before are these bumper packs, and they've gone down really very well. They are, particularly at the moment, I think they're great for the lockdown, especially with children. Carson has already had his eye on one of these, but what it is, it's lots and lots of patterned paper. You get 2 sheets of each. This is UK A4, so it's ever so slightly narrower and longer than American letter, but you get 2 sheets of each design, and they all coordinate with the kit. So if you're wanting to bulk your kit out, this is ideal to do that with. And it's got some really lovely larger prints, so again scrapbooking as well, this would work really well for. But some of these patterns do feature in the patterned paper in the 6x6s that you have within the kit. So this is all the patterned paper, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 sheets of patterned paper, and then you get 3 sheets of stickers, alphabet stickers. So you have one which is nice and small, and then you have 2 larger sheets with these sort of hexagons, and then these are all die cut sheets. So you've got these which are sort of like tags and sentiments, you've got the butterflies, you've got bunting there, and you get 2 of each of these as well. And here these fold up to be these really cute little envelopes. This is like a really lovely pocket, so if you like to give a gift card, and then you can decoupage bits and pieces on, pop little notes on to personalise them. Here we have some more of these. These are tiny little gift boxes. And these are for making 3D flowers. They don't look like much, but they're all die cut, so you just pop them out. And there is instructions on here as to how to do those. Then we have make your own bunting. So these have got all these little tabs and little eye holes in. So all you need is a piece of string, and then you can just create a really pretty bunting. Here we have some decoupage pieces. So these all layer up on one another, and all you do is you find A1 and then you find A2, and then you'd go to B, B, and so on, so that you can make these lovely 3D pieces. And then here you've got some more like sort of tags, and you've got toppers, which again are decoupage, so you just need it for a bit of 3D. And here again you've got some more nice little graphics there to use as toppers for your cards. So this bumper pack will go a very, very long way. And because everything's die cut out for you, it does make everything that much easier when you're sitting there wanting to do a bit of a craft-a-thon. So those are the add-ons that are for the card kit. We have got release this month. We are releasing the Dirty Bronze, the Enchanting Pink, and the Plum Pudding Nouveau drops. We also have the Sunray Crossette, which featured in a previous kit, so they've all been released into the store. We've got the ephemera pack that featured as part of the kits last month. So there was an add-on, which was ephemera, which were sort of more journaling pieces, and these are more the graphics, the little toppers. We have the stamp set from last month, Simply Amazing, and it's 6 sentiments that are in a really lovely font, and they're nice and large. We also have the pink holographic pinstripe, which featured in the bundle. That was the new pin that month, so that's been released in as well. And we have a stamp set which I'm particularly excited about, and this is Angel Without Wings, and this features 9 of the little lash girls, but wait for it, and guys, all in PPE wear. So you have a couple of chaps here, and then you've got some girls. So you've got some nurses, you've got surgeons, you've got scrub nurses, and so I mean this lady here is fully gowned up, and then you have more of the doctor with just sort of like the hat protection and the face mask, and then there are some various sentiments. We've got Wishing You Well Again, Flatten the Curve, which is on a slight curve, Get Well Soon, Angel Without Wings, Can't Wait to See You, Not All Superheroes Wear Capes, Looking Forward to Brighter Days, Thank You for All You Do, and Hang In There. So this stamp set, the profits will be going to my local hospital towards their PPE, because they are struggling with getting masks and gowns particularly. So profits from this stamp set are not going to be coming to me, they are going to be going straight off, and I will give details of that in my Facebook group. Once we've sold some, I'll let everybody know how much it is that we're going to be donating, and I'm sure all of the medical staff will be grateful because they are struggling over there. And then finally this month we have a mega pack, which is the Namaste mega pack. We haven't had a mega pack for a long time. And what is different about this mega pack to previous ones is it comes with a stamp set as opposed to dies. So I'm going to start off with the stamp set. This is a full, enormous stamp set. I can barely fit it into the screen. But it is 12 by 8 inches. So it's a full big one. Start that again. The world needs who you were made to be. It's okay to not be okay, and be the moon and inspire people even when you are far from full. You've got this, abundance, noun. I have more than enough of everything. You'll grow beautifully in your own way. You are everything. Keep calm and breathe. Think positively and positive things will happen. Self-love. Self-love is an adjective. Loving beautiful imperfections. Think happy, be happy. you have the strength to overcome, flawsome, loving even the dark bits. Keep calm and meditate, be kind to yourself, and then let your kindness fill the world. Believe in yourself, self-care is a noun, protecting your own well-being and happiness. To do, self-care with a box, self-care with a box, self-care with a box, self-care with a box. The universe is here to guide me. Do one thing at a time. I appreciate what I have. Feel more and think less. Relax, it will be okay. Live every day with intention, and one of my favourites, good vibes only. So a really nice big sentiment stamp set, which I think is really positive in the current climate. And as always with the mega packs, it comes with some specialty. So the specialty that we have here is the purple, a very soft pink, mint, and a really lovely bright blue. This is one of my favourite colours. And we also have popped in a alcohol marker friendly sheet of white, so that if you want to do some stamping or embossing or, you know, colouring around this, you've got a sheet there for that. And then the patterned papers, which are absolutely stunning. This is very much my colour palette. So we have some specialty, and I'm hoping my camera will pick it up, but this has got glitter in between those tiles, so it's sort of like the grout is glittered. You get 2 of each sheet. These are 8 by 8 inches, and all of that damask is also in glitter on that design there. And then we have some toppers, which are good vibes only. Smile more, worry less. Be happy, namaste. Shine bright, believe in yourself. And these have got spot gloss. So as you can see there, that it's almost like it's got a clear embossing powder over some of those elements there. We have these really beautiful lilies. Again, they're covered in that spot gloss. Or is it lotus flowers? I'm not quite sure. Could be water lilies. I'm sure somebody will let me know if I've got that wrong. And then I have this one here, which is this gorgeous paisley, and this is on a pearlescent paper as well, which has got a slight gold shimmer to it. And then now what we're getting into is the double-sided pattern papers. So what I've done is, because there's 2 sheets, I've already turned one over. So you've got a really nice leaf, and here you've got almost this another damask over a watercolour background. Here you've got the Hamza, and a really nice sort of, it's almost like an Aztec print there. This looks like snake skin, but it's in a really soft lilac-y grey colour and quite distressed. And I think these are gorgeous, sort of like the healing crystals. And then you have a really lovely rainbow stripe. And here we have some more of those lotus flowers in sort of like a trellis that looks golden. Some more paisley there over sort of a distressed back. And we have the Hamza there, and then we have some feathers over a distressed watercolour, and then like a brighter and more bold feather design. This is like a really almost Art Deco sort of scalloped feature there. And here again, these lovely repeat patterns, and they look golden when they're in front of you. We have the lovely up trunk elephants with lovely different coloured rugs. And these ones here are now single-sided, and so you get 2 of those. Then you have these lovely borders which would lend themselves very well to being just snipped and then used as a feature on the side of your card. And then finally we have the Buddha with the lotus plant there. So that's the mega pack, and they again are available over in store. Any questions, please do let me know. I'm always going to try to help if I can. Sue is working from home currently under our social distancing regulations, so she is getting back to emails as quickly as she can, and we're building kits, and I'm in the office fulfilling orders, so we will be cutting off add-on orders this month on the 26th. Please let me know what your favourite is, and I'd be really happy to be able to give a nice donation to the local hospital in off the back of this stamp set, the Angel Without Wings. Anyway, until next time, do take care, please stay safe and look after yourself and your loved ones, and happy paper crafting. Bye!